have a quick look at the parts truck here. This is a factory stainless steel FlowPro downpipe. We just had to extend it a little bit to meet up to the tile flange here. You can see it fairly straightforward, pretty much just welded right on there. Clears the headers here. Definitely gonna have a bit of cab clearance issue, which we'll be able to take care of with a few swings. You can see the stock location of where the stock turbo outlets is sort of right in this area here. So we're really close to meeting the stock location. The stainless steel tile lightweight exhaust housing are pretty awesome. They got a low AR ratio on them, hence the reason why we have two gates, just to make sure we don't choke anything up. 4202 is pretty big to choke, but you never know. So we got the Nitrous Express Go for Broke. They custom built those for me. I got to next project will be to take the turbos off and get that all tubed in. It's the last thing we need to do before we put the cab on. Just looking into the large turbo here and the crossover pipe. We just kind of tilted this upwards a little bit. We'll come up and over Elite's low pressure fuel elbow here. We got the Super Shark. We'll probably mount it in here somewhere. That's going to feed our two nitrous rails on either end here. We'll take a video of that on a later date. Might redo this crossover tube. It's okay, but I got these in a 180. I might turn out and then come back in just to look better. Try to zoom out here as much as I can. So we got our stainless steel Swedgelock oil feed lines that we bent up for the oil supply on the turbos. Turbos are ball bearing, they're water cooled turbos. So what we did is we just drilled and tapped our EGR Delete kit water pump blocker plates, and that's where we stole the water from to cool the ball bearing chargers. We custom TIG welded, I don't know if you'll be able to see down in there, the fittings on the oil drains, and just plumbed our Swedgelock tubing into there as well, and worked out really well. We built kind of a pedestal. It's hard to see with everything on here, just kind of supporting our center section. The 4202 is also supported on the center housing of the turbo, and the 35R just hangs. It's solid, nothing's going anywhere. So we got the one gate that's going to gate around the 35R and dump down into the pipe between the two chargers. About 20 pounds boost. Then we got the other gate that's going to relieve the back pressure and set our max boost for the setup, dumping straight into the downpipe. Come down and have a look at the headers. Beautiful collectors on here. Headers were a lot of work. Everything's finished up. It's going to go get ceramic coated. I just wanted to take a little vid beforehand, so I can really appreciate how much work it was to build them. They're a huge amount of work. We got our guards that we custom build for the track, for getting around the Elite fuel lines there. We'll head over to the front of the engine. We got our dual pump all wired in, and we got our high pressure feed lines on there. We got our custom built rails with the second feed on them going down to the pump. We're on a flex light fan. Have a look at this header on this side here. We had to shorten the dipstick for the transmission 2 inches. So just to kind of get it clear through the headers there. Have a little look at some of Jordan's welds. Does a really good job. All the air side is TIGged as well. Should be getting a custom intake as well. So that's pretty much the turbo setup and the headers. a little closer look at it with everything done. We are going to have a small cab clearance issue on the downpipe, we believe, but we're not sure yet. The gates are going to clear just fine. We'll get a little video from the top here, kind of shows the whole setup. It's pretty wild, so hopefully it works really well. It's been a lot of work. Other than that, flip the TCM to the inside of the frame rail. We also custom fabricate Red Top Optima special battery boxes. They're $75 each, and they're designed for the Red Top. You just weld them onto your frame or wherever you want to put them. So that's all set up and ready to go. Other than that, we're going to finish these direct port nitrous plumbing and send the headers and nut pipes in for ceramic coating, and hopefully we can start putting the cab on by the end of next week, and then fabricate our coolant reservoir and our custom intake. Just got enough room to build our 5-inch intake around this 4202 inlet here, so I'll get that fabbed in, and we're also building custom crankcase breathers. I don't have one handy here, but it's a lot nicer than the big ugly stock thing. So, and that's her. We got Cole's truck apart in here now, clutch. Have the heads back on Monday. He's getting the same turbos. We're gonna build a log style headers for this truck, and same wastegates and up pipes, and might put bigger wastegates in. A little worried about the 44 not being able to flow enough to release enough back pressure. And got the parts truck in here. She's all ready to go. Supposed to race this weekend. We're snowed out in Calgary, so we'll get her on the dyno tomorrow anyways, and have some numbers for everybody sometime tomorrow night. And that's her.